Hi, I'm Larry from FlexPA. We help people share their healthcare claims information through a secure, patient-consented flow. And honestly, we get the same 3 questions from potential customers all the time. Do patients even know their insurance plan name? Do they have online accounts? Will they remember their passwords? So we decided to find out for ourselves. We surveyed over 5,600 Americans, a nationally representative sample across all types of insurance, employer plans, Medicare, Medicaid, ACA marketplace plans, you name it. Here's what we found, and it might surprise you. 85% of insured Americans already have online accounts with their health insurers. Let me say that again. 85%. That includes 89% of Medicare Advantage users, 84% of traditional Medicare beneficiaries, 91% of people with employer-sponsored plans, 84% of ACA marketplace members, and 75% of Medicaid enrollees. The idea that older adults or lower income populations aren't as digitally engaged, that's just not what the data shows. But do they know their insurer? Well, what we found was that nearly everyone could correctly identify their insurance company. Think about it. You get bills, emails, insurance cards from them. Just like you know which bank you use, most people know who their insurer is. What about passwords? Do people really remember their logins? Here's the thing. When we looked at our real-world data, only 8% of users who abandoned our flow did so because of credential issues. Most people either have their passwords saved or they use the forgot credential feature with their payers. It's the same thing they do for the myriad of other banking, shopping, and any other online accounts that they have. Speaking of banking, companies like Plaid have shown us that this works. They've connected millions of Americans to their bank accounts through various apps, and people are comfortable with it because they see the value. The same principle applies here. When members understand how sharing their health data will help them, for example, better care coordination, personalized services, avoiding duplicate tests, helping with their medical bills, they're willing to go through the process. Now, some people will say, why can't this just be easier? Why do we need passwords at all to share this data? But here's the thing. Password protection isn't a bug, it's a feature. This is sensitive health data we're talking about. We don't expect banks to just hand over our financial information without proper authentication, and we shouldn't expect that with our health data either. The security steps exist because this information matters, and that's exactly why patients trust the process. They know this data is being protected. Now, are there users who need a little extra help? Of course. Maybe they need to create an account or they need to reset their password, but 100% of people in our study who didn't have accounts said they'd be willing to create one for the right reason. The key is guidance and clear communication about the value they'll get. The bottom line, your users are more ready for this than you think. They're already managing dozens of online accounts, they understand the value of connected data, and they want better healthcare experiences. And we have experience with this. We'll work with you to help shape and frame your healthcare data integration to maximize the benefit to your users and members. At FlexPA, we take security and privacy seriously. We process millions of records weekly, connect to over 350 health plans nationwide, and we built our entire approach around putting people in control of their own data. Thanks for watching, and feel free to reach out if you want to learn more about what we found or how we can help you build better experiences for your business.